Hi class, welcome to the course on Introduction to Multimedia Technology and Application, EEC 3642. For the first class, let us start by taking a look at our lecture plan, L1. The synopsis of this course. This course will give the introductory level of multimedia skill to the students. The types of multimedia to be covered are images, video, animations, and web pages. You will be exposed to the theory, tools, science, etiquette, and the art behind the development of such multimedia artworks. The objective, in general, we will equip you with hands-on exercise, hands-on skill on developing multimedia content in group. The theory of using some of the tools would be given to kickstart you in developing the artwork. This will be our CO. We are going to cover 5 CO. The first CO is your skill to use the authoring tool. Second is about the ethics of multimedia production. CO3 is to assess your skill in communicating your idea so that your team can produce the artwork that you want. CO4 is your teamwork, and CO5 is to evaluate how good you are in looking for information on your own, the lifelong learning. These are the textbooks, but my advice is that since this is multimedia, which is highly related to internet, the best reference is the internet itself and the Google search engine. Then next, let us take a look at our plan on what we are going to do throughout the semester. First week is briefing on class preparation. You need to form groups and you need to find teams that you would like to do for your multimedia product. And then in the following 3 weeks, we will cover the first multimedia type that we want to cover, which is image. We cover the theory, hands-on, and then you submit your artwork. And then there will be a short test on the theory part. We will do the same on video in the following 3 weeks also. Theory, hands-on, submit the artwork, and we will do a short test. In the second part of the semester, week 8, we start with some ethics, some theory on ethics with regards to multimedia. And then in the 3 weeks after that, we do the same on the third multimedia type, animation. We have theory, hands-on, submit, and then we have a test. The test on animation, we also cover the ethics. And then the last 3 weeks will be on web design, the theory, hands-on, and then we will wrap up the whole thing into a web page. Next, let us take a look at your marks distribution. The test that you take throughout the semester will total up to 30%, and the remaining 70% will be distributed accordingly among the 4 assignments. Image is the easiest one. will contribute only 10%. The video and animation will contribute 15 each. And then the toughest one is the web page will contribute 30%. And that is all for our lecture plan. Next is let us take a look at the course overview. Let us read the content of this document. This introductory course on hands-on and theory of multimedia is offered by the department to fulfill the requirement of EAC or Engineering Accreditation Council according to the manual that is applicable to your batch. It is to be offered to communication program only, even though the course is offered to the third or fourth year students, but the delivered content is introductory. That is, we will focus on surface theory and hands-on. As for POs, we will cover 5 POs also, corresponding to the 5 CO that we have in our lecture plan. PO5, modern tool usage. PO8, ethics. PO9, communication. PO10, teamwork. PO11, lifelong learning. So each of these corresponds to CO1, CO2, CO3, 4, and 5. Objective: the purpose of having this introductory course in an engineering program is to furnish the candidates with some skills to develop multimedia content should their future job as engineers require them to do so. This is to ensure that future engineers are ready to face the mainstream course of the world that involve so much on IT and multimedia technology, as well as having a fun class, enjoyable class among the tough and heavy course of the pure engineering courses. Then let us define multimedia. It is difficult to find an academic definition of multimedia, but Multimedia University in 1999 did give a very nice definition of multimedia that reads like this. Multimedia consists of content presentation portion, which is arts in nature, and also information technology portion that deliver the content, and the engineering portion that establish the infrastructure. So multimedia has three portions. But for our class, we are going to focus more on IT and art for the assignment and the engineering part for the test. Delivery method, we have special consideration on delivery method due to COVID-19 movement control order. The course will have two types of delivery mode. The theory will be tested on Moodle. This will give 30% of your final marks. The theory part will be delivered to you as recorded lecture on YouTube, and maybe Udemy if you have time. If we are able to put this on Udemy, you will get free coupon to join the class. So since this is on YouTube, it is asynchronous mode, which means you can watch the video anytime you are free at your own pace. The second portion of the marks is on the actual hands-on. This will contribute 70%, which is actually your hard work on producing the artwork of the multimedia content. You will have to work in group but still remotely. If you and your team members live close enough together, you can, of course, meet face to face by following the SOP. In general, The authoring tool that we are going to use is Adobe CS6. However, during this hard time of COVID-19 pandemic, we are expanding our options and looking into online authoring tools as well, including the one suggested by you. And if we find any excellent suggestion from you, that will be counted as credit towards your PO11 marks. We will honor the alternative that you find from the internet. Next, about the assignment, there will be 4 assignments, 1 individual, 3 group assignment. Individual assignment is the image, and the group 1 is video, animation, and web. There will be details on how to do this in the respective assignment. We will issue the assignment instruction for each of the assignment. Formation of groups. There will be groups of 3 or 4, but the maximum number of group with 4 people will be 2 groups only. If there are more than 2 groups having 3 people, then we will take one from each group to form a new group. So you have to do this in the first week. Find yourself a group, and then find your group a team, which is basically what you want to do or what you want to produce for your multimedia product. And for this semester, we would like you to find an academic topic for you to deliver a lesson on it. It is an e-learning content. For example, you want to teach about how to prove Pythagorean theorem, how to calculate triangle area, how to do multiplication and division on fraction, and anything. It could be a topic from secondary school or a topic that you have learned here in your degree program. And the assignment itself, for image, the suggested tool is Adobe Photoshop. Of course, again, you can find your own tool, but the tool need to follow certain requirements. For example, you need to preserve the layer editing, and the image that you are developing is for the banner that you're going to put in your web pages. The web page is the page that is going to combine the other 3 multimedia content that you develop. So the image will be the banner of the web page. Next video, the suggested tool is Active Presenter, because you are going to do screencasting also or screen recording. This is the part that you actually deliver your e-learning content. Perhaps by screen recording, or you can actually use your camera or handphone to record your explanation on paper. Next is animation. This one is to put promotion for your e-learning content. And the suggested tool is an online tool, Animatron. Web page is the one that's going to put everything together, your image, your video, and your animation in one page. And also, you need to put some write-up explaining your topic in words, like a teaching module. So that is it for the overall briefing. You will see the detail of what you need to do for each of the assignment in the assignment instruction that we will issue for each of the assignment. So good luck and have fun. I'm hoping that this class Even though it will be stressful, but you'll be happy and satisfied enough at the end of the semester because you're developing something that is really fun to develop. See you in class.